Today, I'd like to talk about 7 things I'd like to see from Panasonic in 2024. Item number 1, I would definitely love to see a new version of the Panasonic GX9. So I'd love to see a GX9 Mark II. Think basically a G9 in that GX body. The G9 Mark II in the GX body. So I'd like to see some phase detect autofocus, the new 25 megapixel sensor. I would like to see maybe not all the features, but I would like it to be kind of like a more compact version. Maybe something that could be a great vlogging camera, so keep that image stabilization. And while I only have the G85, the GX9 is a camera that I personally would love to play around with and to take photos with and even film some video. If there was like just a little bit tweaking to it, I think that would be a phenomenal camera to have. Item number 2, I would love to see a camera come out. Maybe it's one of the other cameras that I list on here, but I would love to see some sort of either an open gate, a 4x3, or something along those lines with 60 FPS. Would provide a great way for creators to have a great slowdown while also being able to cut it into vertical mode for the vertical video. Number 3, I'd like to see an on-body microphone that does not require wires and can be hooked into the hot shoe and be used as the microphone on the body. Kind of like what Sony does with the ECM B10 microphone. I think that's what it is. I kind of did a quick research and I don't know. But I really like the idea of that microphone, especially on a camera that vloggers can use. That's one less wire you have to worry about. Now, while I do like my Sennheiser or my Comica microphone that has that wire, that's just one less thing you have to worry about breaking. And since it's on there and powered by the camera itself, again, that's one less battery you have to worry about, one less item you have to worry about. So an on-camera microphone powered through the hot shoe would be a phenomenal add from Panasonic. Item number 4, I would love to hear an announcement, at least an announcement, but I would love to see a new player in the GH line of cameras. So I would love to see whether that be a GH6 Mark II or a GH7, but I would love to see something pushing the boundaries of what they already have. So maybe that includes item number 2 on this list, where it's more of that 4:3 aspect ratio at 60 frames. Or maybe that is an expanded line where it's 5.7K 60 frames. I don't know exactly what that would be, but I would love to see a new GH camera with that phase detect autofocus, because that has already blown so many cameras out of the water, and they only have 2 cameras that they just recently released with that autofocusing system. One thing that I feel is lacking, like I have on my G85 right now, I have the 7-14 f4.0. This is a great little lens. I really like it. I feel like it's a little slow for a camera like this for some of the shooting needs that I need this for. But overall, I think this is a phenomenal lens. One thing I don't like though is the fact that if you move up to the 8 to 18 millimeter, that's a variable aperture. Even though it is a Leica lens and I think it's cool, I chose not to go for that because it was a variable aperture. If they could manage to make something, now I understand that might make it a bigger lens because that 10 to 24 is such a, 10 to 25 f1.7, that's such a big lens. I would like to see maybe the 8 to 18 millimeter get an update where it's just f2.8. I think f2.8 is decently fast enough for Micro Four Thirds, especially if you see an update into like an S-line camera, where, well, not the S Pro, or like the S version, but the GH6 2 or GH7S. I think f2.8, but to make it f2.8 all the way through the lens would be a phenomenal ad, especially for people wanting to vlog, because that basically turns it into a 4.0 16 to 35 millimeter equivalent, which is pretty darn cool in my opinion. Now, to go along with this lineup, I would love to see a upgraded S line camera. So I would like to see the phase detect autofocus come in to the S series cameras, not counting the S5 Mark II, but I'm talking more the S1H and the S1R. Those two cameras I think are phenomenal to have, but with the fact that we have this new autofocusing system, I think that would expand that line excellently. Item number 6. I would like to see a new version of the box cameras come out. From my understanding, talking to a few people that have used the box line cameras, they were not too happy with some of the usability features of it. And I would like to see kind of an expanded use and kind of a focus into that more prosumer, maybe? More of the like YouTube cinematography. Item number 7. I want to see an S Pro 16 to 35 f2.8 lens. I think the f4 is a great lens and it's great to have as an option, but I think there are genuinely enough times where the f4 is not fast enough, especially while vlogging. So maybe you go out into the night and you just need that little bit more aperture opening up, and that f2.8 would definitely provide it. So I would love to see an update to that lens to where it did get that f2.8 all the way through. So what did you guys think of this video? What would you like to see coming out of Panasonic in 2024? Is there a particular item that you want to see? Maybe a particular feature in some of the cameras? Or is there a particular camera update that you would like to see happen? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that like button for this video and hit the subscribe button for more content. If you have a question as well, let me know. I would love to kind of answer some questions about me, about what I want to do with my filmmaking journey, why I'm holding my G85 and not filming with it right now. If there's any questions you guys may have, let me know down below. And I will be making a video as to why I'm not filming with this right this instant. That will be coming soon. I have some more testing to do. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great one.